Perfect.
Hi guys, welcome to our Iceland vlog. We're currently heading back to the opening because I forgot my snow jacket in the car and we had just made it to our gate. So unfortunately, we're journeying back. But the good thing is that it's only in my car and we got here 3 hours early. So hopefully there's still enough time for me to go back, go get my stuff, and that's gonna mess up the thing, and get food.
Yes.
How are you feeling, Noah?
I'm feeling great and getting my steps in. We're traveling across the airport again.
Sorry. Okay, we'll see you guys with an update later. Hello.
Hey.
We made it to Iceland and we're in this giant ass car.
Huge.
You can barely see me because I'm so tiny. But what time is it? It's 7:42 a.m. Icelandic time. And we're gonna head to the snorkeling. So we'll see you guys there and we'll show you our big ass car when we get there. Ciao for now. Okay, so the snorkeling place was about an hour drive from the airport. I don't have much footage, but we were in these crazy tight like dry suits and I didn't have a great experience because I think I wore too many layers, so I felt very suffocated, but we looked really ridiculous and I will make you stay till the end if you do want to see the photos that they got of us. It's really something to see. But then we drove south side of the island about 4 to 5 hours to our farthest point. We stopped for food, saw some really cool views. Noah and I switched about an hour from the place we were staying, and then we stopped at this one really cool looking part, and it was our first opportunity to kind of get photos and just like get a little situated. Super fun. I think that was kind of the general vibe of the road trip part of Iceland. And we stopped at a grocery store before we headed out from the food hall. So we kind of just had a night in where we got settled, got to bed really early, and just ate whatever we got at the grocery store for dinner that night. And then we woke up the next morning and headed to our glacier hike. Good morning, guys. We're going to the glacier hike this morning. It's like 8:40 a.m.
It's raining.
Yeah. So we're on our way there and we're excited. So come along and spend the day with us.
Oh my God.
We've got our weapons, as they call them. Noah in the fit. So excited. So I'm gonna try not to yap too much, but basically we took this big tour bus to this location where it's all of the glacier. This is the glacier, and I cannot pronounce it. It is very long name, and it just sounds like a bunch of jargon to me. But we basically had to put on like our crampons and hike up this black part so that we could get to the top of the glacier where there was like more things to see. We're in this cave, like it was a very, very small, like badly lit cave where we got our first photos together, and that was kind of like the first location point. But most of the time we were just on the top of the glacier and we got to see like really cool crevices. I think I anticipated it to be more going in deeper than it actually was, but overall it was just really cool to do, and you can see like how clear the ice is. We got to learn some fun facts. We were in a pretty small, like intimate group of people. I think there was like 8 of us, and then we had a tour guide who was from Poland actually. A little fun fact, she was actually dating one of the other tour guides, which I clocked when we got on the bus because I saw her rest her head on his shoulder, and then Noah heard the guy tell his tour group when we were like getting ready to go up the black part, and we talked about it later, and I was like, I knew it, but I didn't hear the tour guide tell his group that. I just figured it out myself. And I think that some tour groups did get to go like further up or maybe like more inside depending on the skill level, but we chose a fairly like amateur skill level, but you'll get to see, like, get to go into cute, cool little like dips. We got to drink some water from the glacier itself. Overall, a really great time. We did look absolutely ridiculous. They had us put on like these harnesses, which they were saying we had to wear them in case we fell into one of the like holes and they needed to like get us back up. But then they also kept telling us that basically if you fall in one of them, you're just guaranteed dead. So I don't really know why we were wearing those, but you'll see some cute photos, cool photos we took. We got to go in this little like artsy looking like tunnel thing that got naturally made. This was all naturally made. It wasn't like hand carved or like man like engineered, which was really, really cool. But yeah, we had our harnesses on, our helmets. They gave us those axes, but again, we didn't use them. It was literally just like if you wanted a walking stick, but I am 5'4" and it was still too short for even me to use as a walking stick. So again, don't really know what the practicability of that was. Thoughts?
When the glacier is sliding down and it meets a barrier, for example a big boulder, it tries to overpass it, so it bends, right? And what happens with this hard layer when the soft layer is bending or squeezing? Do you know Snickers, Mars, Milky Way, the sweets? What happens when you try to break it or squeeze it? The soft inside layer just bends or squeezes, but the chocolate is breaking. And the same thing happens here. The soft layer is bending or squeezing, but this outside layer is cracking. How fast they can appear? In 1 moment. You can be standing here and the crack can open like this. But don't worry, it won't be like super big. When it's open, it's like few millimeters.
So we're heading to the most like aesthetic part of the tour, and what we're hopping over are what she was explaining like occur on the glacier. It was a little nerve-wracking just because the crampons, which are the spikes that we wear on our shoes so that we're walking on ice, we obviously need something to like dig into the ice so we're not like ice skating and falling and dying on the glacier. I'm glad that we did this part basically the last in the tour because it was a little like testing your balance and I was nervous a bit. So I think if that was the first thing we did, I would have been super, super nervous. But it was fun to get to kind of like go into one of these alcoves and get some really nice pictures, and you'll see that the ice was like so vibrant blue. And she was explaining that it becomes that blue because it's reflecting like the light from the sun, which was really cool. And apparently like it depends on like how long it's been exposed, like how blue it is, or if it turns like a different color, because it's really just clear, but when the sun hits it in a certain way is when the ice absorbs like color. But we had to walk through one of these alcoves to get to like the last part of the tour where we had to kind of like also climb up there. So that was the most like quote-unquote adventure that we did with our time there. But overall, it was a great tour. 10 out of 10, would recommend, did love it. And then we got to see the other side of the glacier when we were driving to Diamond Beach. But I'm really just gonna shut up right now so that you can enjoy the beauty and the sounds and the vlogging that Noah and I did while we were at Glacier Beach. We started on the like sea side of it and then we went to the lagoon side of it, and it was super fun. One of my favorite things that we did.
MJ, how you feeling?
This is cool. Very cool. I'm searching for my wedding ring here at Diamond Beach.
Diamond Beach.
I literally just lied to you guys. I'm a bad tour guide. We're walking on Diamond Beach, taking some pictures, and at the end of the day, searching for our wedding rings.
Yeah, I haven't found my husband yet. Although that photographer over there was
I wasn't looking because I was too busy being Noah's photographer, but I do believe Noah's eyes. But we're gonna try to get over there. And I want to sit on a glacier, not a glacier. I want to sit on a rock and get a cool like photo of me sitting on a rock. That's my goal.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're here at Diamond Beach. I'm taking MJ's thing and being a vlogger. My pink glasses are pinking today. We just finished hiking the glacier. Now we're on a beach with a bunch of ice. I don't know if you can see it behind me. That's all ice. I'm recording you.
Hey guys, today my mission is to get good photos of Noah. Yeah, mission accepted.
Oh, we love that. We love that.
We need to vote. Is this view best? Thank you. That view or that view? Which is better? No, in the comments.
Put it to the people.
Hiking up this hill so we can see the lagoon from the highest point, I guess. But we're keeping a sharp eye out for sea lions because I saw one when we were crossing over that bridge back there, and Noah was saying the last time he was here they saw a bunch. So I'm just glad I saw one because I think that fulfilled me. However, it does make me a little sad because he was leaving that I think maybe they were going back out to sea. But we remain very hopeful. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I think this is my favorite thing so far. That we've seen. There's two right here. They're swimming away. Oh. Okay, well, mission success. I mean. So that was really it. Like, this is a panorama of the lagoon, but from here we decided to start heading back to Vic, which was our next location for the night/next day. And we really decided to get on our little road trip adventure era because we didn't stop at any of the waterfalls on the way to the glacier last night, and so we decided that anything that we saw we were gonna stop, and I had to get a video of the sheep, but it was just a fun time, and we were trying to beat the daylight back to Vic so that we could go to a couple cool locations. We did get there, but it was dark, but it was still fun. We're on the beach where Game of Thrones was filmed, and it looks very familiar to me, but I'm interested if anyone's a Game of Thrones watcher, if this looks familiar to them. But I think this is really cool. I've never been to a filming location before. So the craziest thing to me about all of this is that the beaches are so flat that there's these things called sneaker waves, that the waves come up onto the shore so fast, which is why they have so many signs that are like, don't go close to the water, but people are idiots anyway. So there have been like multiple deaths along these beaches, and it's just crazy to me that there's no lifeguards. It's just a sign and it's like good luck, but it was really cool. And then of course I found a soup spot for that night where they did a plate of soup and we had to eat there. But on to the next day. So day 3, we're in Vic. We did an ATV tour at the Black Sand Beach. A lot of this is just kind of like B-roll of our activity, and I'm just gonna stop yapping and let the music play so that you guys can really just like be on this adventurous journey with us, because it was so much fun. We both loved it. I will say that definitely bring waterproof pants. I was a rookie because I thought, oh, it's fine. Like, I'll just wear like multiple layers of clothes. I was really only worried about the cold, not thinking about the water until the last minute, and then did not want to like go and purchase anything. And so my pants did get wet for the day under this, because when you sit and it was raining, it pulls up in your like crotch and your pants get wet, which wasn't great. But I did have like my suitcase in the back of the car since we were basically road tripping the whole time, so it was very easy to like change in and out. But today was just awesome, definitely like top tier. I'm having flashbacks from Greece, and I realized when he was giving us the tutorial, because I was kind of freaking out like prior, and I was like, like, how are we gonna drive this thing? And then I realized like I literally did this for 5 days straight in Greece, so we're all good. Let's do this thing. I'm on vlog duty, so stay tuned, guys. Bones. We thought we were going to be able to see whales like in the water, but we're seeing whale bones.
Guys, we've crash landed on Mars. There's nothing around, not even a McDonald's. We're running low on fuel.
I'm not low on fuel. Send help.
Send help. We don't know if we're gonna survive this.
four things, four ingredients to see the Northern Lights. You need good solar activity. You need clear. Still, you cannot see it. Doesn't mean it's not there. The activity is just not strong enough for your eyes to detect the light and the color spectrum of the aurora. So what I sometimes do, I take up my phone, I put it in the settings, I take a picture of the sky, and if I can see the aurora on the picture, it means it's there.
So from the ATVing, we were just heading back to Reykjavik for our last night. We stopped at all of the waterfalls that we didn't see on our way out. I cannot remember the names off the top of my head, so I will put them on the screen or put them in the bio/caption below. But it was really cool to get to see a couple waterfalls and just be like on no timeline and adventurous. We did stop at a natural hot springs, which was one of my favorite things. So I'm gonna stop yapping and just watch the vlog. These steep ass steps, and we walked all the way up there so that we could see the top of the waterfall. But we're heading back down now, and I think we're gonna go to like some hot springs. But we got a lot of footage from the GoPro from the ATV tour, but it was being a little wonky, so hopefully we got all of it. But I know for a fact that we got some cool like shots and stuff, so we'll definitely put it in the vlog. But just giving you a little update as we walk down these precarious steps. A natural hot spring, and we hiked. I probably will not show it to you guys on the way back because it was a little precarious, but like we hiked along this, and there's like a waterfall, and this is the hot spring. Oh, it's deep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess you.
Well. It's warm, I think. Okay, but the ground, I did not bring like shoes to be on the ground, so I'm not even gonna think of it. But it is very slippery. But this is gorgeous. And then like outside of there and there are where the hot water is coming. And you can see the waterfall. We successfully swam in there and got changed. I did a quick like camp change back in my clothes and ripped off my bathing suit, but Noah's in there changing now. We had to share my one fast dry towel. But my rating is this was a 10 out of 10. The like view alone I'm obsessed with, and like I loved this. I think we're gonna go hike up up there a bit. It's like a 5-10 minute hike, and then there's apparently like waterfalls, like a waterfall. So I think we're gonna go see that, and then we'll hike back to the car, and we're probably gonna go the safer way because I saw people going down like by the river, but Noah had us like up there. Which was fun and a cool experience, but maybe we'll go the safer route this time.
So we were just bathing in the hot springs, right? And this lady came walking down the mountain. She's like, you guys have to go see this waterfall. It's only 5 minutes up the mountain. So 5 minutes later, about to fall off a cliff. Here we are on the top of some random ass fucking mountain in Iceland. Say hi.
This is crazy.
Incredible.
Also, definitely longer than 5 minutes, I will say.
Longer than 5 minutes, but you know, it's like an all trails easy.
was actually prepared with waterproof things decided to stand under one of the giant like drop locations to really test the waterproof capabilities. See the waterfall there. No, on TikTok. So we're gonna go and see. We're in this cave and we like climbed through the water with the boat on it. And now we're gonna get up on this rock and get some photos. But this is insane. This was so cool. I am so glad that Noah saw this on TikTok and we just were like, screw it, let's go adventure and find it. My only complaint is that the entry and exit is one narrow place where you have to wait for others and be patient, and these people weren't doing that while we were exiting, and so my foot had to go more in the water than usual, which is fine because I was wearing hiking boots, but I didn't tie them up all the way, and so my socks did get wet, which I was really annoyed because we went the whole trip without that happening, but we made it to Reykjavik just fine, and come with us for our last day. It's early morning on our last day, and we're just strolling the streets of Reykjavik and looking at all the shops. Noah bought a hat, and we got some other souvenirs, but we're feeling good. We're gonna hit the Sky Lagoon today, and unfortunately, we're very sad because it's coming to an end. But we saw all the rainbow streets.
I don't know, it's raining. I think they should cancel our flights until.
Yeah, I think that's just really dangerous terrain and fly. So, okay, this is our last day. To Sky Lagoon, guys. Our appointment is 12 o'clock and it's 11:30. So we're just hoping they take us a little earlier. But this is the building, and I said it looks very dystopian. Like, I feel like we're about to go into Hunger Games and they're gonna like microchip us and then like shoot us out.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's the vibe I'm getting. Or we're gonna have to like, I don't know, fight each other in a maze or something. As I say that, maybe I just read way too many like sci-fi books when I was growing up.
There's a couple of Maze Runner movies on, I think.
Yeah, I never finished those movies, but I did watch all the books. But we'll let you know how it is. Okay, so we're in the gym. And I have to go shower now. But you're gonna come with us because I bought a waterproof bag. We're gonna go do the 7-step ritual now. We just had some drinks. I am overheating, but it's okay. I'm gonna stay strong, and I'm excited for this cold plunge.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm a little scared.
Yes! I don't think you're supposed to like stay there. I think. That was cool. So Sky Lagoon has a 7-step ritual, and it starts with you doing the cold plunge in the front, which I was excited for because I used to be a cold plunge girly. And then the next step is like this serene part, and it was beautiful. But I don't do well in saunas, and so we could not stay there long because I felt like I was suffocating. And then you go into like this mist room, which is not as cold as the cold plunge, but it's not like warm. It's just mist. And then you navigate into like this area, which was giving very much Divergent to me. Like I felt like they wanted to cut my hand, put my blood on the stone, and then from there I was gonna be shipped out. I don't really know. But you just put this scrub on you, which made our skin so soft. And then after that, you go sit in a steam room, which I enjoyed a lot more than the sauna. So I think I'm a steam room girly. And then whenever you're done, you can just go and rinse that all off in these like showers there, and then that's it. Post ritual, I feel like a newborn.
Yeah, my skin. If y'all can feel my skin right now.
Yeah, very soft. I just wish they gave us like a face mask.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But other than that, it was great. This guy's really cool. Put his timer on.
It's cold.
Yeah. I will share that I bought the scrub, but it was too big for the carry-on regulations, and it got confiscated at TSA.
First Icelandic hot dog right before we head to the airport, which I accidentally routed us to the wrong one when I was booking Sky Lagoon, so we're actually the one that's farther away. So we just filled up on gas, we got our Icelandic hot dogs, and what's really making me laugh is the fact that we both were having stomach issues earlier this morning, yet we're eating this gas station hot dog.
She didn't put any sauce on mine.
I wasn't sure, you can have some of mine.
Too difficult.
Anyways, we're heading to the airport now.